the fourth creation account in the Bible, and the version of the Bible that we are reading is John MacArthur's Legacy Standard Bible. And the reason why I use this is because Kipp Davis says that Lord is really a mistranslation. Whenever we see Yod He Vav He in Hebrew, we should really translate that as Yahweh and not as Lord. Most Bibles translate the tetragrammaton. Tetragrammaton is really a Greek word that means four-lettered thing. Tetra in Greek means four. Gramme in Greek means letter, and on in Greek means thing. So the tetragrammaton is the four-lettered thing, and the four letters are the Hebrew letters Yod He Vav He. And whenever we see Yod He Vav He, I agree with Kipp Davis, we should translate it as Yahweh and not as Lord. And the Legacy Standard Bible does this admirably. And there are at least 3 creation accounts in the Bible. Jennifer Bird recently did a show, how many creation accounts are there in the Bible? And if you are a fundamentalist or an evangelical who adheres to biblical inerrancy, then you most likely would say 1. However, if you do not adhere to biblical inerrancy, then it's quite obvious that in the book of Genesis there are 2 conflicting creation accounts, the Elohim creation account and the Jehovitic or Yahwistic creation account, and these 2 accounts are completely contrary to one another. One creation account takes 7 days, whereas the other one takes only 1 day. I think the second creation account, which I think is the Jehovitic creation account, it begins with in the day when God created the heavens and the earth, whereas the previous creation account, the Elohim creation account, it takes 6 days, and then God rests on the 7th day, which is Shabbat or Sabbath or Saturday. And that's why the 10 Commandments tell us to keep Saturday. Sabbath is a mistranslation. Shabbat means Saturday, so it's not keep the commandment is not keep the Sabbath. It's keep Saturday or keep the 7th day. So I mean, these people who want to hang the 10 Commandments everywhere, they breach at least one of them because they don't keep Saturday. And I think even in the wording of the 10 Commandments it says you must keep Saturday because on Saturday God rested. God didn't rest on Sunday. Indeed, Sunday was the day he began the creative work. However, that is its own tangent. So there are at least 2 creation accounts in the Bible, and these are found in the book of Genesis, the opening 2 chapters. However, there is also a 3rd creation account in the Bible, and this is an account where the Jewish God slays a great serpent and then I think creates the firmament, the rakian, or the sky, with the body of this great sea serpent, and this great sea serpent is called Rahab or Rahab. So this is another creation account, and it's very similar to the Egyptian creation account, where I think it's the goddess Nuit. One of the gods takes the goddess Nuit and puts her up in the sky, and she becomes the sky. So there is another creation account in the Bible, and we see glimpses of it. I think the redactors tried to get rid of it, but they didn't get rid of it completely. And here we see in Isaiah chapter 27, "In that day Yahweh will punish Leviathan, the fleeing serpent, with his fierce and great and mighty sword, even Leviathan, the twisted serpent, and he will kill the dragon who lives in the sea." So there is this myth referred to periodically in the Old Testament of Yahweh killing a great sea dragon. And I think the biblical scholars say that this is in reference to the earlier creation myth, where the Jewish God killed Rahab and then created the sky with her body, and that was the means. In the book of Genesis it talks about God stretching out the heavens and dividing the waters that are beneath the rakian or firmament and the waters above the rakian or firmament, and perhaps this is how he did it. He killed Rahab and he used Rahab's body to divide the waters from beneath the firmament from the waters above the firmament. And so I just thought that I would discuss this because Jennifer Bird has already discussed it, and I find it extremely interesting.